Junkmaster3 here, and I'm back again with a new video, and it's actually time for another top 10 video. And I know that I've already made a list like this before, but this was a very long time ago and it was just a top 5, but now I'm going to make a top 10 list instead, and it's the top 10 werewolf movies that I have in my collection. So let's begin immediately. And first up, we got at number 10, we got Outcast. It was a pretty while since I saw it, and I'm not really sure if I don't really think that I loved it like very much, but I still thought it was pretty good, and I didn't hate it, but I didn't really like it either, but it was still pretty good. And it's a British horror movie as well. And it's about this. I don't really think that I'm going to say anything much because I don't want to spoil anything. So, but anyway, Outcast, number 10. And number 9 is a movie called Big Bad Wolf. Yeah, right there. British release as well. And I thought it was pretty good. I like the gore in this movie. But the problem that I have with this movie is that the werewolf itself, or himself, looks pretty crappy in my opinion. The costume and all that, but that's just my opinion. But I still like the movie. I like the actors. Some of them were really annoying in my opinion, and some of them were like kind of good. So this is a movie that you will watch just for fun. I mean, it's not a masterpiece and all that, but it's still pretty funny to watch. So Big Bad Wolf, number 9. And the next movie is at number 8 is Ginger Snaps. And now I also got Ginger Snaps part 2 and 3 as well. But I haven't seen those movies yet, and I'm planning to watch them as soon as possible. But I really like this concept of this, that it's like a female that is getting into a werewolf, because it's often like that it's men that gets transformed into werewolves. But in this movie, it's a female or a woman or whatever you want to call it. I like the killing scenes in this movie, really nice. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I'm going to see the second one and the third one as well. Looking forward to see those movies as well. And number 7 is a movie that I tried to see this movie I think I had to watch it 5 times before. I mean, I always put the movie in the DVD player at the night, this movie, and I tried to watch it over and over again, but I just fell asleep all the time. But finally I saw the whole movie, and that is Company of Wolves, and I like this movie as well. And it's not really that gore in my opinion, and not that graphic and all that, but I actually like this movie just because of the atmosphere and in the movie. And I mean, it's some kind of old movie, and I like this old feeling you get when you're watching this movie. And I got to love the artwork as well, right here. Some of my friends, I think some of my friends, I think it was the Nice Price one, that actually said that this artwork looks terrible. It just looks extremely ugly. But I really love the artwork, and I love the movie because of the atmosphere, basically. And that's my number 7 spot on my top 10 werewolf movies. I have trouble with counting down again. I'm not really sure why, but number 6, is a movie that you probably think, oh my god, why do you have that one on number 5? Number 6, sorry. But I actually picked it right there, and that is The Howling. And I was a little bit disappointed because I always thought that this was going to be the big best like werewolf movie ever. But I think I need to rewatch it because the movie that I saw before this movie was actually The Green Mile, and The Green Mile is, like you already know, a big masterpiece. I mean, I love that movie, and I think that made this movie like not watchable. I mean, I watched it right after that movie, and I think I need to rewatch it and give it another chance to like, yeah, so maybe think a little bit better of it. I don't really remember that much from this movie, to be honest, but that's probably just because I watched The Green Mile before I watched this movie. Yeah, but I really love this release as well. I think it's with, oh my god, it's like, I don't really know if you can see anything, but it's with 2 discs right there, and it's with a booklet or stuff like that inside as well. So yeah, pretty nice movie anyways. And the number 5 is Watchers, and the reason why I bought this was just because of Corey Haim. I'm not really sure if it's like a werewolf movie, I'm not sure I remember that, but it's sort of a werewolf movie. And this is also a movie that I really love just because of the atmosphere, and I also like it because of the actors, because what's his name? Ironside. What is his name? I think you know what I mean, who I mean. But I really love his performance in this movie as well. He was so really badass and all that. And Corey Haim, got to love Corey Haim. I love all the movies that he have ever been in, and the monster itself, or the werewolf, is great as well. And yeah, love the environment as well. So yeah, Watchers, number 5. And number 4 is another werewolf movie with Corey Haim, and you probably already know what movie it is, and it is Silver Bullet, another really nice 80s werewolf movie. And I like the fog in this movie. It's like very iconic for the 80s, and the werewolf is really nice, and Corey Haim, I don't really know what else to say actually, because I really love this movie really much. So yeah, Silver Bullet, number 4. And number 3 is a movie that I don't really think it's very many actors in this movie at all, and that's the reason I think why I like this movie so much, and that is Bad Moon. Because I think it's like only 7 or 8 actors in the whole movie, and I really love the werewolf transformation in this, and that's another reason why I like it. And I like the forest that they are in this movie. I think it's some big forest near a house where the main characters is in, and yeah, really nice. So I don't really know what else to say about all these movies. I used to love them so much, but Bad Moon, number 3 on my top 10 werewolf list, or werewolf movies. And number 2 is a really great, some comedy in it as well, and great werewolf transformation scene in this as well. Probably my favorite transformation scene ever in a werewolf movie, and that is An American Werewolf in London. And I love the comedy in this movie, and I like the environment, and when one of his friends gets bitten, and it's also a really nice edition. It's the same, almost the same release as well, like 2 discs right there, and a booklet right there as well. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. It's really funny as well. I mean, it got some really nice humor in it, and I really like that they're in like a town and chasing this werewolf. That's not really, I don't really think that's so, I mean, I don't really know what to say, but anyway, I know I'm just talking shit, so yeah, An American Werewolf in London, number 2. And of course, number 1, I don't really need to say what the movie is, because you already know, and it's also one of my all-time favorite horror movies of all time, and yeah, best movie ever, whatever. Dog Soldiers. Love the actors, love the environment, love the werewolves. I love everything with this movie. I like the dialogue. I love the comedy in it, because it's it's not a comedy like oh very funny, but there's some parts that are really funny as well, and I really love this movie because of the survival thing, or whatever you want to call it, because I really love survival movies. So I'll probably make another maybe not top 10, but maybe a top 5 survival movies as well, if you understand what I mean. And I like the ending of this movie is really nice as well, in my opinion. And I mean everything. I love this movie so extremely much. So yeah, Dog Soldiers #1. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you didn't get bored, and sorry for my very bad English in some parts of this video, or whatever you want to call it. And hope to see you again as soon as possible, so see you next time. Bye bye.